Hi, it's Janelle with Parsnips and Parsimony, and today I want to quick go over my menu plan for the first week of February, and this was my first week of ever running a meal plan for our large family, and I'm going to tell you how it worked for me. When I was asking Art what I should tell you guys about this thing, he said, well, if it worked for Mommy, it works for us. So the question is, did it work for me? One of the things I really liked was the fact that I knew what we were going to have for dinner and I knew how to plan accordingly. Now, one of those meals, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I flubbed the dub on that and I forgot to write in my planner that I needed to cook the beans ahead of time, so I ended up having to switch the days around for the meal plans, but that was okay. We made it work. I still had all the food that I needed. We just switched the meals around. The other thing, Art said he didn't really care for the meal plans because it didn't give him quite as much flexibility. Now, if you guys watch our daily vlogs, you know that Art sometimes does some cooking to help me out. And when there was, yes he does. When he does, when I had the meal plan, he didn't have that ability to really be flexible and help me out with the cooking. So I guess that was a downside for him, but I felt like a better wife by having all of the meals prepared for him so he didn't have to cook for me. When I asked Judy what she thought of the menu plan, she said she felt hindered from cooking because I had a menu already planned. However, on the menu for Friday, I had baked ziti, and Charity was able to just actually make that. I told her how to do it, and she made that and biscuits for me, so I thought the meal plan actually worked really well because then I could tell her, hey, you want to cook? This is what we're cooking tonight. You feel like cooking it or not? The other thing that I really liked is I am digging into my cookbooks that I haven't dug into in ages. Isn't that right, Art? I never touched those cookbooks, and I love cookbooks. I just kept going back to the same recipes over and over. But by planning this out, I was able to go and check out new cookbooks. And what I did for this week is I stuck to one cookbook for the entire week of menus. And this week, the meals you're going to see all came from the Fix It and Forget It cookbook. Those were for the new recipes that I did, and it was really fun trying new recipes. And the last thing is it did allow me to plan on using up some of those things in my pantry. And if you've watched our pantry challenge, you know that the pantry is always a challenge for me to try to keep on top of and not buy too much to stock up. So that was a huge benefit, and we're gonna do another week of meal planning. We're actually gonna do a whole month of meal planning, but I'm only doing it a week at a time. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please make sure that you do that, and you can watch all of the 4 weeks of meal planning that I'm going to be doing, and you can see how we're eating, how it works for me, since this is the first time I've done this. And now let's go see those meals that I made, and I will put a link to the blog post where you can actually print out some of these recipes yourself if anything looks really good. So let's go! Sausage pie, and it's just got sausage, carrots, celery, onions, a little bit of egg, Parmesan cheese, mushrooms. That's right, the kids want me to remind you that there's mushrooms. And this is what it looks like. Super delicious. It's a large green salad. This is the Granny's Delight, which is just like goulash, glorified goulash. And then fresh homemade bread, which you guys saw me all make earlier.
Not to be overly graphic or anything, but doesn't it look eerily reminiscent of brains?
You know, that's making me not want to.
Well, you just ate a cow's heart and you can't eat brains? There, that looks a little more appetizing.
If you guys didn't know, I usually put pictures of what we're eating on Instagram account. And if you didn't know I had Instagram, you can find the link in the description below. And I almost every night put pictures of what we're eating. As crazy as that sounds. Our tomato soup, yum yum. Yum, green salad, and then some fried hamburger rolls. Those are leftover from our church's dinner, and I'm not one to waste any type of food. So all I did today for those is just fry them up in the pan, and my kids are gonna gobble those up with their soup. We had a double fail on the meal plan. because I didn't do the beans, and because we didn't do the beans, I wasn't prepared for the ziti. Because I didn't do anything for the ziti, well, here we are. We are going with plan C, which is not a good plan C, but it's food.
Yours.
It's going to be spaghetti.
Donut. And I'm fishing in the spaghetti. I got a humongous bass.
It consists of spaghetti, homemade garlic and everything, bread, carrots, hummus, fruit, salad including garden fresh kale out of our garden, and, well, leftover snack food, popcorn. Baked ziti, compliments of charity. Drop biscuits, compliments of charity. And a yummy fresh salad. And, oh, where are the dilly beans? And dilly beans, yum yum. Ham, leftover baked ziti, mixed vegetables, leftovers, fresh fruit, and some fresh vegetables. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed doing the meal plans. We'll be doing 3 more videos on these meal plans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends because maybe you can give some encouragement to them. And we will see you next week for my next video of meal plans for the week.